Okay, so I am currently soaking the dog in the tub because she has allergies, so she has to soak in an Epsom salt bath for 20 minutes. And then when she's done, I'm gonna go pack the trailer because we're leaving to go to my trainer's at like 5 in the morning. Don't jump out. Thank you. I really don't, no, I don't want to ride. I don't really want to do anything tonight because I'm exhausted. But it's either do it now or do it at 4 in the morning, and I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna go. I am gonna ride, even though I don't want to, but I have to. So I've had some pretty rough rides this week. I'm feeling a little discouraged. So I'm hoping that tomorrow is good and like gives me a confidence boost and like gives us just some good rides, because it hasn't exactly been the best week. But that's okay. Like, it happens. I have not been consistent in the way that I should have been in the past month. So it makes sense that we've kind of backslid a little bit, but it is frustrating nonetheless. But I'm excited to get her feedback. So we're gonna ride tonight and then head up to my trainer's. I like the fit today, so you're getting a fit check. Okay. Godos, Lululemon, Dreamers and Schemers. Okay, trailer's packed. We are ready. I packed 3 bridles this time, which is a low number for me because usually anytime I go anywhere I pack like at least 4 because I have problems and I always like can never decide on bits and stuff. But I'm only packing those bridles and then I think 2 additional bits. So I'm really growing as a person. I just hacked around without tack on today because we got a new horse in the barn who, this was his first ride today, and they didn't want him to be alone for the first ride, so I was like, I'll be in there. And I wasn't tacked up in time, so I was like, I'm just gonna walk my horse out in a halter while they're finishing up, and then I'll tack him up and like actually ride. And then I decided I just didn't want to do that. But I did a full flat ride, like walk, trot, canter, with transitions and everything with no tack on, just in the halter. I'm sad I didn't get it on video, but I'm just like love that my horses chill like that. So I had a really good, low stress, fun day today that I feel like set me up really well to go into tomorrow. Hello friends, it is Tuesday. We were at my trainer's yesterday. I had a very interesting but very productive ride. We were supposed to, or like I had kind of planned on having a jump lesson, but that's not what happened. We ended up just spending a lot of time just really working on like a good proper flat school and working on activating his hind leg in the canter. She was like, we can set up jumps and we can do a jump lesson, but that's not gonna serve you because you don't have the quality canter that you need. So like, let's get the quality canter so that you can go have a productive jump lesson later. So we spent like an hour working on getting an active hind leg, getting him to give, and just me being like louder with my aids the first time so that I don't have to ask the second time. She told me once, and I'm gonna say it again, because I think that more people should hear it, or like if you ride like me, you should hear it, is that I try so hard to be a soft rider that in turn I am being harsher than I need to be. So like I would rather like nag my horse with like baby asks 37 times than just like get after him once and not have to get after him again. So that was really like just good to hear and good to think of. And I'm gonna try to implement that. So I'm gonna include the clips. There's not a ton, just because it was primarily like it was a whole flat day and it was a lot of the same stuff over and over again. But I am going to insert those videos. She also said that she hates the way my horse's feet are done and that like we're gonna be fighting an uphill battle until I get a new farrier, which I kind of knew. Going like the last couple months, I've been a little less than thrilled about how my horse's feet have been, but I have not like wanted to really upset the order of things. My farrier has been my farrier for over a decade, and I don't want to hurt feelings or burn bridges or anything, but she literally walked in the barn before she even said hi to me. Like my horse was standing in crest ties, walked in the barn from halfway across the barn, goes, "What the fuck are those feet?" Like verbatim, that's what she said. And I was like, oh, okay. And she told me that that is top priority, that I need a better farrier, and that she doesn't want to waste my time by like having me do all of this body work and all of this, you know, biomechanic work and my riding and top line building if he's gonna stand on feet that look like shit, because it's just gonna be a cycle of nothing getting better. So we're on that journey now. I texted like 4 farriers last night, and I guess I have to break up with my farrier, which I don't know. I'm down to do whatever's best for him, but it does suck because my farrier is a wonderful person, but I do think that it might be time. A couple other people at my barn have agreed, like, he is older and his work is definitely not like the quality that it used to be. So I'm looking for that. I'm gonna include a picture of his feet too, because I want you guys to see what she saw, and then like maybe I can kind of talk through some of that stuff. He's literally getting done every 2 weeks. Like, I'm gonna show you the picture and just know that he got done 2 weeks ago, and then you'll kind of understand the struggle. But here are the clips from my weekend with Jen Foreman.
Step aside, there you go. So do you usually stay on a 20-meter circle?
To get my canter, yes.
Okay, perfect. It doesn't matter, it's the first canter of the day. Good boy for cantering. Yeah, good boy. Good, now don't keep going for very long. So now we're gonna walk for a second. We're just gonna chat again because I don't wanna use up all your horse's energy while I'm talking.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Like, you go, oh, it's just the first canter of the day. It can look like whatever. But keep in mind, when we start changing things, you need to just be patient because the horse is like, what? That's not how we normally do it. All right, so just be ready for that. Now, the one thing I do not care is where his head is as far as it being too high or too low or upside down. Right now, I care that his footfall is not too fast, and that his canter, he doesn't run into the canter. So you might need to use your whip. I'm just giving you a heads up, okay? And he might then do something we don't love, but it's okay because he has to learn. So now as you're trotting along, and this trot is a good tempo, I want you to take a breath and be like, good boy, this is a good tempo, I love it. Could we have just a teeny bit of ligule out feeling like when you're spiral out so that he's not counterbent? Yeah? Good there, good boy. Now, do you feel when you find that moment that he gets a little bit slower? Okay, he partially gets slower because he's more balanced, and he partially gets slower because he's like, that's hard. So you need to slow his left shoulder because his left shoulder wants to go more than the other 3 legs. So if you think about him being a 4-wheel drive vehicle, we need all 4 legs to go the same amount. We do not want front wheel drive, and we absolutely do not want left front wheel drive. And that's what he likes to do. So I want you to say left shoulder, you slow down and let the other wheels do some work. Left shoulder, you slow down, so bend your left elbow. Yes, and then you say left hind, you gotta do a little more work. Left shoulder, a little less work. Hands a little closer together so he can't just fall in. So if your left hand is too close to your knee, it leaves a whole lot of inches of space for his left shoulder to fall in. So I want you to bring your left elbow back and your left hand toward your left hip. Yep, not towards your knee. That's it. And now little left leg. Good. Good boy. Now back to the trot. Left shoulder slow. Good, that was better, huh?
Yeah.
Good boy. Pat him with your inside rein. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Patting him with your inside rein also makes him let go of the brace on your left rein, right? Yeah. He wants to be a little too bracey there. Now, when I said in the beginning, we have to tell them until they understand. So I actually want you to take your left elbow back a little stronger and say, turn your head to the inside. Good. Now be soft. Good. That's clarity. Okay, that's not abusive. That's training him and being able to say, yes, good boy, you did it. Good. So do that again. Say, hey, I really need left flexion and bend. And I'm not telling you to use your inside leg because you already are, okay? Not because you shouldn't use it. You already are using your inside leg to get the bend, and so that is good. Yep, so now say inside bend and flexion. So the neck and the rein aid is the flexion, and the ribs are the bend. And go ahead and use your inside aid, so your inside leg and your inside elbow and rein aid, and both together. Good. That's okay. Back to trot. Slow. Slow. Okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You did a good job. So remember, when we train a horse, we are doing neuromuscular coordination training. So his brain has to tell his muscles how to do the coordination of what we're asking. You just asked him to do it in a different way, and he was like, I don't know how to do that. So you say, that's okay, we'll just try again. That's it. You're gonna try asking for the canter after slowing him, making him a little too slow with a little extra bend. So bend your elbows. I want you to make him a little slower and slower and slower. Good, yes. Do you feel the balance happening? Yes. Slower, 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 slower. Yes, yes. Good. Slower, slower. And trot slow. Slow right away. Be clear. Yes, that. Bend your elbows. Yes, that. Can you feel it? Yeah. Good. Are you breathing? Okay, all right, good. Now he's too fast. Slow him until he gets round. Now, let him trot in that nice slow rhythm and round. So when he gets really good, you're instantly asking for the canter, and I want you to reward him and stay in the trot for a little longer, okay? Yeah, elbows bending, inside bend, hands closer together. Your whip hand is wanting to be an opening rein, and then I want that to not be an opening rein because it allows or asks his shoulders to fall in. That's better, that's better. Now both reins say slower, and your postings say slower, and your inside leg says bend. And right there you say, we're not looking out the window, we're in left bend. Yes, good boy. And right there, when he gets good, is when you stop asking. Now ask again. Stay with me. Now, when he starts getting round, your elbows have to come back to follow the contact there. Inside leg, inside leg. I know that there's horses to look at out there. Yep. So your inside leg says, hey buddy, listen to me. Your inside rein says, we're not looking to the outside. So you say, look to the inside, be clear. Inside leg, inside rein, now be soft. Good, that's how I want you to train him. Yes, inside aids, be soft. Good, now inside aids, be soft. Good, inside aids, be soft. Good. So what you're doing is you're allowing stretch between his ribs on the outside, right? Because I'm not really telling you to have outside aids very much right now, because your horse doesn't need them right now very much, but you are doing a good job of keeping the contact on the outside. So therefore, I'm not having to tell you to do it. So I just want to make sure you know I'm not telling you to throw away your outside aids. Your outside aids are doing a good job of just staying in contact. So inside aids are active, 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 soft. Again, soft. Active, active, soft. Active, active, more active, soft. Good. And again. So he's trying the right answer every time. When he tries the right answer, you're getting soft. Then I want you to ask again before he loses it, okay? So you're asking, soft. Asking, soft. Come. Asking, inside aids. Inside elbow, inside shoulder back. There, soft, ask again. Soft, ask again. Be more clear, I don't see a change. Yep, soft. Now ask again, be more clear. Yep, so don't think that you get to ask less just because he just did it. You still have to be clear, okay? So be as clear as if he wasn't doing it at all. That's how we train him to stay there. Yep. Inside aids, soft. Inside aids, soft. Inside aids, soft. Inside aids, more inside range. Yeah, so your elbow. When you lose your elbow, he doesn't get it. Yes. 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 Kick. Now shorten your reins. Shorten your reins. So your reins are just too long so that when you do get soft, you're losing everything. Okay, so now he should feel a little bit irritated when he chooses to look up or out because your reins are short enough that it's not allowing that. Turn your shoulders. Kick. Soft. Inside aids, soft. Inside leg, inside, yeah, yes, soft. And again, inside aids, soft. Yeah, more, use your whip again. There you go. Yeah, and soft. Now say slower. Yeah, because we have to have activity that's not rushing. Act a little too much, so your outside elbow has to help. Saying be rounder. Yeah, be rounder while we flex to the inside. And a little bit, 1 centimeter. And then you ask again. Be more clear. So be stronger with your aids. And then give 1 centimeter. Good, be stronger with your aids. And give 1 centimeter. Good, now be stronger with your aids. And 1 centimeter. And now be strong again. And 1 centimeter. And be strong again. And 1 centimeter. Little give. Yeah, that, yes, that. Strong again. And 1 centimeter. Do you feel him getting the idea better? Yeah? Okay, so we still are always giving. Are you dying? Do you need a break? A little bit. Okay, so be strong and slow to the walk. Be strong and slow to the walk. And 1. Yeah, you feel the difference. So if he's wanting to be a little bit, or thoroughbred, then you're going to be inside rein a bigger bit. If he's going curling, you're going to get both reins like a centimeter. Yes? Yeah. Then you feel him being like, oh, I have to hold up myself. Yes, you feel that? Yeah. Good. Come. Yes, good. Okay, now, you're okay? Yeah. Okay. So when we want to canter, it will start to fall time you're going to slow him while he's rebelling. So even though your leg is helping him, you're going to say, slowly, slowly. Inside bend, and little give on the inside. Yep, little give on the inside. Slower, slower, and little give. Good. A little slower, and you're going to give both reins this time. A little slower, stepping out. Yep, look around there, both reins. Both reins coming in. Good. I like it, like that. A little slower. Outward, outward. Bend flexion. Yep, bend flexion. And then inside right here. Because you need to move them off the inside edge. Okay? Then now he's quite straight. If you need to move him out, you're going to give the inside rein. If he's really good, then you can do like, okay, both reins, you can give a little bit. Yeah? Yep, now it's time to do your both. Beautiful, beautiful. But then he fell in, right? Yep. So then you go in the inside aids, inside flexion, inside bend, give inside. And then you do it again, inside aids, inside bend, flexion, do that with inside aids. He's outside aids, he's not out there yet. Yep, inside aids, inside aids, inside aids, give the inside. Inside aids, give the inside. Inside flexion and bend, and outside rein support, you really needed it in this front. So you're going to, in the canter, I mean. You're going to get your mouth, bend your elbows so you're not just leaning forward and throwing them on the forehead. There we go. There we go. After you pass me, we're going to ask you to canter. At me, you're going to slow. Slow, slow, rock back, canter. Good. Rock back. Inside bend, give. Give the inside rein a big one. Yes. Inside bend, inside bend, inside bend, give. Give, yes, and ask again. And give. Super. And now you can add a little outside to your half hold. That's okay. Trot, that's okay. That's as much as you can do. Right away, back to balancing that trot. I need inside bend and flexion. And I need rounder, and now give. And now the same, he's falling in again, so inside bend and flexion, inside bend and flexion, inside bend and flexion, give. Bend your outside elbow. Okay, I need an inside braid, I need a big give on the inside braid to prove that he's staying in yes. There you go, you feel it? Yeah. So after the canter, he's lost the bend and his left shoulder is kind of taking over. You feel that? Yeah. So when you bring him back after the canter, you have to say, hey, left shoulder, that's too much. I need the rest of you to work better. Yes. And prepare to walk, keeping him round and balanced. So in your transition, it's a half halt of bend, flat, bend, flex, bend, flex, bend, flex, bend, flex, bend your elbow. Then flex to the inside, and then step out and walk. Then flex, step out. Good, there you go. There you go. You feel the transition being pretty good?
So that was my ride with Jen. Ultimately, super happy with how my horse went, how I was riding, all those things. Like, I feel like it was exactly what I needed to kind of get me where I'm going. And then, for reference, like I said, I'd put in pictures of my horse's feet. Here that is. I don't know if you can see, like, the blur. He literally just got done, like, not even 2 weeks ago. Oh, that's another animal, you know, whatever. Like, these feet got done 2 weeks ago. These are both front feet. There's a front. There's another front. And then that's a hind. So, I'm a little frustrated. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet, but that's where we're at right now. Such is life with horses. These guys have been doing my horse's feet for a really long time, so I don't necessarily want to break up with them if I don't have to, but I'm also, like, you guys saw that, so that's kind of what I'm going through right now. I will for sure keep you updated. Probably going to talk to them. They're out tomorrow, so I'm going to see if I can talk to them and I don't know, maybe make my horse's feet better, but if not, I'm out of there. So yeah, that's my update. Thanks for watching if you made it this far,